What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa Another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. In the last episode, we made it to this place, and we got quite the epic moment, at least it seems, coming up with Nagisa and our decision to leave or not. And before we get into that, I do want to say thank you guys for the comment section of the last episode reminding me that there actually, much to my surprise, is actually a second playable character in this game. I know it's crazy, right? I was complaining, oh, I wish I had a melee attack and everything, and Fukawa was available the whole time. Obviously, I don't really need to say I've obviously enjoyed playing as Komaru a lot more than Fukawa, which is why I almost exclusively play as Komaru. So, I'll probably stick with that for the most part, but thank you guys for at least reminding me that that is an option if I do end up running out of ammo. So, without further ado, let's head on up here and see what Nagisa's got for us. I'm afraid I'm gonna miss something. Oh, I knew it, guys. I knew it. I scared you. I scared you. I'm sure you guys saw it and he was like, oh, he's totally going to miss it. But we are constantly vigilant. Please, show me that Jotaro. There we go. So proud. All right, now we can somewhat, leisurely, relaxedly, probably not the right word, but head on up here. And what do we got waiting for us at the gate? Whoa. So here's the secret passageway, it seems. Whoa, that's a lot smaller than it looked at first. It's really well hidden, that's for sure. Case of emergency. Interesting. What are you doing? Hurry up and leave. Hey, what's the holdup? If you just go through here, you'll be outside of the city. Didn't you want to run away? Didn't you want to escape this town? That's right, that's what I've always wanted. At least that's what I thought. Fukawa-san, is it really okay for me to go? Do whatever you want, it has nothing to do with me. Not anymore. That should be quite the hint. Oh my. Seems like I made it just in time. Uh-oh. What's Komaeda doing here? Put that all over his face. Man, that was close. Truly a last-minute save. You? Why are you here? Why am I here? To persuade her to stay, of course. So much shade. So that our boring and common protagonist who has no distinct characteristics doesn't just quit. Huh? That's really funny. Naegi Komaru, though you are normal, not an ultimate, or even a part of Future Foundation. I really do think quite poorly of the idea that you would abandon your friend and run off alone. Talk about a guilt trip. Are you really going to just run away like this? Is your conscience clear? Stop it, what are you saying? She's about to leave for good. That would be quite bothersome for me, you know? That is why I must convince her to stay. Huh? It would be disappointing if she did not see the game through to the end. How it was meant to be. Don't just go speaking your mind without permission, you're a servant.
僕らの楽園を実現させるためにはこいつに出て行ってもらった方がいいに決まってるんだ。
Listen to me. In order to see our paradise, this girl cannot stay here.
あのさ、希望の戦士にとって本当に大切なのって
Yep.
ゲームと楽園のどっちなのかな。
And I think this is where Nagisa and Monaca differ. So then I must ask, which is more important to the Warriors of Hope, paradise or the game?
何言ってるんだ。そんなの。
That's what it should be, but what are you talking about? It's obviously
ゲームなんだよ。
the game, of course. What?
君は賢い子だからうすうす感づいてたんじゃないの？じゃなかったらこそこそとこんなことしてないよね。
You're a smart one. You must be at least vaguely aware. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sneaking
楽
about.
園のためにゲームを中止しようってみんなに堂々と提案すればいいだけだもんね。
You could have openly proposed a halt to these slangs, to focus entirely on building paradise.
君がそれをしなかったのはやっぱりどこかで感づいてたからなんだよね。
And the reason you did not do exactly that, and are instead going behind their backs, is because you recognize that the game was more important to
君の
Monaca.
大好きな魔法使いさんは楽園
Yup,
の
yup, yup.
ゲームを選ぶって。
Is because you realize your favorite Miss Mage would choose the game over paradise.
それが分かった上で自分勝手な目的のために動く人間をなんて呼ぶか知ってるかい？
Do you know what you call someone who behaves like you're behaving? A traitor.
裏切り者。
Yup. Yup. A traitor.
違う。僕は誰よりもみんなのことを思ってる。みんなも僕に期待してくれてるんだ。
You're wrong. I care about them more than anyone. They all have high hopes for me.
僕はリーダーなんだぞ。
I mean, I am the leader.
新月くん、
Shingetsu-kun,
少し
You're not the
頭を
leader.
冷やしてきた方がいいんじゃない？あとは僕に任せてくれればいいからさ。
isn't it best if you just calm down a little? You can leave the rest to me.
ね？そうしなよ。
Okay? I really think you should. Darn it! Yikes, not looking good for Nagisa. That's for sure.
このシーンに必要のない人間にはさっさと退場してもらわないとね。
That's right. People who are not needed in this scene should go and make their exit.
何？どうなってるの？
What are you talking
それ
about?
にしても君にはちょっと幻滅だな。
I must admit, I am a little
今や
disappointed.
ヒーローとなった彼の妹さんって聞いたから楽しみにしてたんだけど。
When I heard that she was his little sister, I was intrigued.
彼ってお兄ちゃんのこと？あなたも知ってるの？
His? Oni-chan? Do you know him?
ねえ、ここまでお膳立てしたんだからさ、ちゃんと最後までゲームをクリアしてよ。
Interesting. Now listen, since I've planned the game out this far, I would like it to be completed. Since I've planned the game out this far, is Komaeda the one who's been planning out this game?
いや、君を責めるのはお門違いかもしれないね。
Of course, perhaps I am being somewhat unfair to you,
むしろ
Komaru.
僕をがっかりさせたのは深川さんの方だもんね。
Rather, the one who disappointed me was Fukawa. Huh? How so?
ねえ、約束したよね。彼女を子供たちの本拠地まで。
Oh, I see. Interesting. Now, perhaps I am mistaken, but I believe we made a promise. You were to escort her to headquarters.
エスコートって何？
Promise? Escort? What are you talking about? Yikes.
今の質問には深川さんが答えてあげるべきだと。
What's going on here? Is Fukawa-san a traitor of sorts? Is she working with them? Oh, I really think it should be Fukawa who answers that question.
言いづらいなら代わりに答えてあげるよ。誰かが言葉を返さないと話が進まないしね。
But if you continue to be silent, the story cannot progress, so I will speak.
あのね、僕は深川さんと取引をしてたんだよ。
I made a deal with
君を
Fukawa-san.
子供たちの本拠地までエスコートしてくれたら、戸上くんを釈放するって。
If she escorts you to the children's main base, I will release Togami
今日は
Byakuya.
人質の交換だよ。小丸さんと戸上くんを交換する段取りだったんだ。
Consider it exchanging hostages. The plan was to trade you and Togami.
何言ってるの？
What? What are you talking about?
結構好条件な取引のはずだったんだけど、なんでこんなことになっちゃってるのかな。
And it was such a good deal, too. Why did it have to come to this? Interesting. It's interesting that now knowing this, Fukawa was going to lead her here.
嘘だよね。今のデタラメだよね。
Yikes. That's a lie, right? You're just lying right now, aren't you? You're just making it up.
それが嘘じゃないってことは、君たちの出会いを思い返してみればわかるはずだよ。
If you believe it to be a lie, think back on when you two first met.
最初に君がパラシュートで病院に降りた時、どうして都合よく深川さんが現れたと思う？
When you first arrived at the hospital on your parachute, did you know why Fukawa-san turned up
君が
there?
落ちてくる場所を教えてもらってたからこそ、彼女はあの場に助けに行けたんだよ。
She came to save you because she was told where you would be
そ
landing.
うじゃなきゃ、あんなご都合主義丸出しの展開は起こらないでしょ。
How else could you possibly explain such a contrived encounter?
つまり、深川さんが君と行動を共にしてたのは、僕との約束を果たすためだったんだよ。
The reason Fukawa-san has been your companion through all this was because of her deal with me. I don't know if that's 100% true.
そんなの絶対に嘘だよ。
The lies. You're lying. Fukawa-san, you gotta say something.
僕がわざわざ深川さんに協力をお願いしたのも、君にこのゲームをクリアしてもらいたかったからだよ。
I went through considerable trouble making sure you would complete this little game. What does he mean by complete this
一度
game?
失った未来機関の銃を渡したのもそうだし、モノクマキッズが君にアイテムを渡したのもそう。
Returning the hacking gun you had lost, having the Monokuma kids deliver items, that was me.
ゲームバランスってやつだよ。ほら、ゲームやってて思ったことあるでしょ？
Consider it game balance, as they say. You've thought about it before, I'm sure.
どうして敵は都合よくアイテムを落としたり、ギリギリで進めるような基地なんかを作るのかって。
Why enemies conveniently drop items, why the path you must travel on to advance is always
このゲ
clear.
ームは子供たちが楽しむために始めたものだけど、同時に君に成長してもらうためのゲームだ。
The game began as a way for the children to have fun, but it was also a game to help you grow.
僕がそうしたんだけどね。
And I am the one who made it that way. Why though?
私に
Why me?
どうしてそんなに君にこだわったのかって？
You mean, why was I so particular about choosing
も
you?
ちろん、君のお兄さんのせいだよ。
Well, that is all your brother's fault, of course. I figured it would be something related to Makoto, but what
お
exactly?
兄ちゃんの
Makoto?
彼があの憎き江ノ島純子を倒してしまった時、僕は全くの蚊帳の外だったからね。
He defeated Inoshima Junko, the one I truly hate, and I wasn't there to witness
だ
it.
から今度こそ間近でその活躍が見たかったんだ。
That's why, this time around, I wanted to see the action up close. What action, though? Right? It's not like Makoto's gonna defeat Inoshima again.
君は素質があった彼とは違って、正真正銘何もできない普通の女の子でしかない。
And not only that, unlike him, in Ultimate, you are a normal girl who can't do anything.
でもね、だからこそなんだ。
That was particularly compelling.
希望の象徴とも呼べるヒーローなのに、それと比べるにも値しない退屈。
That's not very nice, Komaeda. Her brother, a hero, the symbol of hope. The little sister, utterly boring by
そん
comparison.
な君が絶望から立ち上がる姿こそ、人々の希望になれるんだ。
If someone like you were to stand against despair, that would bring hope to the people.
いつだって希望は弱者の側から生まれるものなんだ。
Hope is exclusively found on the side of the weak, the losing side. I don't always agree
大
with that.
金星、ジャイアントキリング。弱小チームが強豪チームに勝つ姿に感動するよ。
People are touched by underdog stories, slaying Goliath, the weaker team winning a game.
世の中の大半は何の才能もない弱者だからこそ、人々は弱者の勝利に共感するんだよ。
The majority of society is made up of the weak and untalented. They are inspired by such tales.
何言ってるの
What are you
僕
saying?
の考えが確かなら、君は間違いなく彼以上の輝きを放てるはずなんだ。
If my assumptions are correct, you will release a light even brighter than
その
his.
ためにも君には活躍してもらわないと困るんだよ。
So, is Komaeda, like, planning on having Komaru win the game by, like, killing all of the Warriors of Hope? Or, like, what does he mean by clear the game is what I'm more so curious about.
君はゲームを通じて成長し、ラスボスを倒してこの
Yeah,
街の
who's
希
the
望
final
になるんだ。
boss? Through the game, you will grow, defeat the final boss, and become the hope for this
だから
town.
途中でやめるなんて絶対にダメなんだよ。
Only halfway through? That's why it would be quite disappointing if you give up halfway through.
さあ、この街を絶望から救ってくれよ。
Whoa.
めくれめく絶望に打ち勝つ希望の光を。
Those
僕に
eyes,
見せてよ
though. Please, save this town from despair. Show me your dazzling light of hope to crush despair.
私が希望って何？あなたの言ってること全然わかんないよ。
What do you mean? I'm hope? I don't understand what you mean at all.
そっか、まだ分かってもらえないんだ。
You were fairly enthusiastic, Komaeda, don't worry. Ah, I see. So you still don't understand. I blame myself. I should have been more enthusiastic.
どう思われようとも、僕は本当に信じてるんだよ。
But regardless, I truly do believe in you.
たとえどんなに大きな絶望が立ちはだかろうと、必ず最後には希望が勝つってね。
No matter how big the despair, hope will always win in the end. But like, I'm so confused because this is prior to... This is kind of like remnant of despair Komaeda being obsessed with hope and everything. Like, what does that mean? Right? How is he... I'm a bit confused, admittedly.
僕は安心して絶望にもなれるんだ。
That is why I feel no remorse becoming despair myself, in order to bring about a greater hope.
あなたもおかしいよ。絶対まともじゃないって。
You're just as crazy as those kids. You must be insane. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused by Komaeda's thought process here. Other than, like the typical, like, oh yeah, a greater hope overcomes despair, and so I'll find a way to bring a greater hope. But at the same time, like, if he's a remnant of despair, why is his ultimate goal still to bring about that hope? I think that's more so what's confusing me, because I'm pretty sure this is remnant of despair Komaeda, right? Obviously, given the hand, given the timeline, this is between DR1 and DR2, at least, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure how that's internally consistent for him. And if it's spoiler related, don't explain it in the comments, but hopefully we figure that out.
まあ、僕のことなんかどうでもいいんだよ。それより、二人はこれからどうするつもりなの？
And like even then, like if clearing the game means like beating the last boss as in like Monaca, possibly, and not honestly probably, why would Komaeda aim for that other than to inspire hope to the masses? And like that's like I said, that still doesn't like click with being a remnant of despair. And has he just been like a servant trying to build up to this game with Komaru? Has he been like, did he start the game and then I don't know, find some other means by which he could bring a greater hope? I'm a little bit confused, but it's alright. Who cares about me? The more important thing is what you two are going to do now.
深川さんの嘘はもうすっかりバレちゃったわけだけどさ。
I mean, now that Fukawa's lie has been uncovered.
深川さん、お願いだから本当のことを教えてよ。
Fukawa-san, please, just tell me the truth.
あの人が言ってるの嘘だよね。
What he's saying, it's a lie, right?
私が戸上さんの身代わりって。だから今まで守ってくれたんだって。
That I'm gonna be traded for Togami? And you've been lying this whole time?
嘘だよね。
That's gotta be a lie, right?
答えてよ、深川さん。
Answer me, Fukawa-san.
誰が好きであんたみたいのを助けるのよ。そんなわけないじゃない。
Whoa, that is not the way to respond, Fukawa. Who would actually want to save someone like you? Of course it's not a lie. Whoa. Those words hurt. What?
今まであんたを守ってやったのも、あんたを励ましてきたのも、
All this time I was protecting you and cheering you up.
全部白夜様のために決まってんじゃないの。
It was all for the sake of Byakuya-sama. Fukawa-san?
そうよ。
All of it?
私はあんたをはめたのよ。
Every bit of it? Fukawa-san, you're killing me too! No! No, that's right. I was deceiving
そ
you.
れも知らずに、深川さんってばっかみたいに私を頼ってた。あんたが悪いのよ。
And you just kept relying on me. Fukawa-san, trust me like an idiot. It's your fault.
私は深川さんを信じてたから。
I believed in you.
だから信じてんじゃないわよ。
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
なんで私みたいな女を信じるのよ。二重人格で、しかも殺人鬼なんて異常な女を。
Why would you believe in me? I have a split personality with a serial killer. I'm abnormal.
今までずっと誰も私なんか信用しなかったわよ。
All my life, nobody even tried to trust me.
ずっとそうだった。
It's always been like
それ
that.
が当たり前だったから、私は安心して騙してたのに。
That's why I've never had a problem lying to people.
それなのに、なんであんたは私なんかを信じるのよ。
But regardless, why do you believe in someone like me? See, I feel like she had to have connected to her on some level. There has to be some sort of connection here. There's no way it's all a lie. Fukawa-san, they're both just standing here crying, and Komaeda's like, well, I guess my work here is done.
私は最初からあんたのことなんか大嫌いだのよ。一緒にいるだけで苦痛だったわ。
Whoa. From the very start, I hated you. Just being with you was insufferable.
嘘だよ。そんなの嘘だよ。
Lies. It's all lies.
嘘じゃない。全部本当よ。
I'm not lying. It's the truth. It's the truth.
最初からずっとあんたを騙してたのよ。それに気づかなかった。あんたが間抜けなんじゃない。
I tricked you from the start. You were a fool not to realize it. I feel like Fukawa-san is denying her own feelings of like friendship and bonding with Komaru and is trying to convince herself to an extent that they don't
あん
exist.
たは卑怯者の深川塔子にはめられたクソ間抜け。それだけの単純な話なのよ。
You're just a stupid idiot who got set up by the coward Fukawa Toko. Simple as that. Komaru's like, oh, and yeah, I'm out of here.
深川さん、それだと逆効果なんじゃないかな。
Fukawa, don't you think that maybe your ranting isn't helping? Yeah, if anything, I feel like she'd be like, alright, well, I don't have any regrets about leaving you behind. Peace, I'm out.
そういうふうに言うと、彼女は何の気兼ねもなく君を置いてっちゃうよね。
If you put it like that, she will be even more motivated to leave you behind, will she not?
止めるんだったらもっと全力を尽くして止めないと。戸上くんが大切なんでしょ。
If you want to stop her, you've got to try harder. Togami-kun is important to you, right?
やるしかないみたいね。力ずくだろうとなんだろうと。
Guess there's no other way. By force if I have to.
力ずくって。
Uh-oh. Force? What? Oh. Yikes. Gotta kill. I got no choice. I gotta start the slicing. This is intense. Are we gonna fight Fukawa right now? Fukawa-san? Yo, are we gonna fight Fukawa? Yo, this is so hype. Oh, maybe we are supposed to can use this as some cover because she's quite a bit faster than us. What? How did that hit me? Did it hit me? Didn't look like it. Oh, it works on the stun gun. Interesting. Was that like... Was I just stunned? Seems so. That's right, this is a hacking thing. It's not just a... Where'd she go? Perfect. I was gonna try and shoot her at first, then I remembered, as you guys expertly told me quite a bit, this is indeed made for machines. It is a hacking gun. It's nothing more than that. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Let's get our sniping going, and good. We'll take... I don't know if it's intentional or not. We are definitely going to make use of this cover we have. Place it in between us quite a bit. And do what we can. Alright, we gotta make sure she can't use that. And yeah, she's running out pretty quickly.
あれおかしいな
Huh? That's
未
strange.
来機関のハッキング銃があるとはいえ小丸さんが深川さんに太刀打ちできるはずないの
I don't think I even took damage from that. That's strange. Yeah, I know. Even without the hacking gun, we should be good, but we're outsmarting Fukawa here. We'll never be able to leave this town. Lies. And she's run out.
ああ気を失っちゃったみたい
That was a pretty cool battle. That's pretty hype. I can appreciate that. Ah, she lost consciousness.
深川さん
Fukawa-san.
あ、そう気を失ってたのね
Oh, I lost
じゃ
consciousness.
あ私は負けたんだ
That means I must have lost.
だったらもう私はあんたを止められないさっさと逃げればいいじゃない
If that's the case, I can't stop you now. Hurry up and run.
何してんのよ早く逃げないと今度こそ力ずくで
What are you doing? If you don't hurry, next time I really will take you by force.
わざとでしょ
You did it on purpose, didn't you?
わざと負けたんでしょ
You lost on purpose.
え
Huh? Really?
私を逃がしてくれるためにわざと負けたんでしょ
You lost on purpose, so you can let me go, right?
私にひどいこと言ったり問答無用に襲いかかってきたのもわざとなんでしょ
Saying cruel things to me and attacking me without warning? It was an act, wasn't it?
私が深川さんを置いていくことを悩
Yes.
みするためなんでしょ
I was thinking it might be something like, I don't know if you guys, actually, I won't spoil anything, but if you guys haven't seen Code Geass, or if you have seen Code Geass, there's a very specific scene that I'm thinking of that reminds me of just this sort of tactic.
何言ってんのよなんで私がそんなことバカにし
What are you talking about? Why would you think that?
ないでよ深川さんがもっと強いことくらい知ってる
Don't treat me like an idiot. I already know you're much stronger than I am.
ずっと一緒だったんだよ
We've been together all this time.
深川さんどうして
Fukawa-san, why?
あのままだったらあんたずっと迷ったまま動けなかったでしょ
If things stayed the same, you never would have made a move, would
ま
you?
でだっていつも私に決めさせて自分じゃ決められなかったじゃない
You always made me decide. You didn't do anything on your own.
それできっかけを作ってくれようとしたの
So you wanted to give me a chance?
私だってあんたとずっと一緒だったのよあんたのことぐらい分かってるわよ
I was with you all this time, you know. I know you well too.
それにあんな頭のおかしいやつ
Duh.
虫図が走って仕方ないのよ
And also, listening to this crazy idiot's orders just make my skin crawl.
何が希望よあんたが言うと気持ち悪いことこの上ないわよ
Hope. It sounds disgusting when you say it.
僕が気持ち悪いのは仕方ないとして深川さんはそれでいいの
Well, that is completely understandable. But are you really okay with this? Yeah, what's gonna happen to
小丸さん
Togami?
が逃げちゃったらもう人質の命は保証できなくなるんだよ
If Miss Komaru runs away, the safety of the hostage cannot be guaranteed. So in this case, is Fukawa trying to, I think, at least guarantee the safety of Komaru by pushing her away and having her run away, and then maybe attempting to try to get Togami on herself without having to worry about Komaru or something like that? But I think where this is going to turn out to be is going to be, let's try and keep each other alive. You can protect me while we both go and try to save Togami in the end. If they're trying to save both, that's probably the best chance. Cutscene?
まあ
So
僕は
anime.
ゲームのためなんだけどね戸上白夜くんが大事なんでしょちょっと手伝ってあげるよ
Oh, is he gonna take off the sleeve?
今ならまだ間に合うよ
Huh? So you still make it if you go now. What was that? Is it like a rage powder of sorts or something? Oh no, it's just pepper.
メガネは殺しの落とし穴。殺戮お花畑のシンデレラです。
Genocider show is so great. Please tell me she got Komaeda. There we go. There we go.
ぐちゃぐちゃぐちゃうるせえんだよ。このちじれげなよなよ野郎が。
そっか。君は知識を共有しても記憶は共有してないんだっけ。それで誰が敵か分かってないんだね。だったら間違ってもし
か間違ってねえよ。私が共有してるのは知識だけじゃねえ。感情もなんだ。
Yeah.
じゃなきゃ。揃って白夜さんも好きになったりして。
That's really funny.
その私の感情が言ってんだよ。てめえをぶっ殺してデコマルを逃がせってな。まあ、あんただったらギリで燃えるし、心置きなくやりたい。
That's really funny. That's right. That is a thing she does. It's one of her requirements.
苗木こもりさんを利用するのはやめるんだね。それって友情？
あ？
大切な友達のために自分はあえて厳しい道を選ぶなんて美しい友情だね。
Certainly an aspect of friendship.
素晴らしいことだと思うけどさ。でも君って殺人鬼でしょ。快楽のために平気で人の命を奪ってきた異常者でしょ。
What's the point of
そんな
this?
人間が友情だの友達だのって
Oh, maybe to say like you don't deserve
変だ
that.
と思わない？ずうずうしいと思わない？
Uh-oh. Just getting a kick out of it.
友情って友達って。
Genocider show, why are you so great?
なわけねえだろ。誰が友達だ。
Komaru gonna stop her?
友達だよ。
Aww.
何してんだ。話せよ。話さないよ。だって戸上さんと約束したんでしょ。もう誰も殺さないって。そうすれば未来機関の正式なメンバーになれる。
Oh, that's true. That's true. Good call, Komaru.
私は深川さんもあなたも異常だなんて思ったことないよ。二人と
Aww.
もちょっと変わってるけど。
Just a little.
それでも
Just
大
a
事
little.
な友達だよ。深川さんがどう思おうと、深川さんは私の友達なんだよ。
Aww.
止めても無駄じゃないかな。だって彼女は僕を殺さないといけないんだよ。僕との約束を破って君を逃がす以上、僕を放っておいたら戸上君の身が危ないからね。
There's a lot going through her head right now.
だったら私が残るよ。私がこの町に残って深川さんと一緒に行けばいいんでしょ。
そう。
自分が何言ってんのか分かってんのかよ。逃げて逃げてってギャーギャー叫んでたやつが何をさえてやがんだ。逃げたいよ。怖いよ今だって。でもそれは深川さんも一緒でしょ。それでも深川さんは私を逃がそうとしてくれた。怖いのも
Aww. This is so great, guys.
それなのに私だけが深川さんを置いて逃げるなんてできないよ。やっぱ分かってねえみてえだな。私はおめえを裏切ったんだぞ。裏切れなかったじゃん。そのせいで困ってるくせに何言ってんの。困ってるなら困ってるって言ってよ。私は頼りなくて何にもできない普通の女の子だけど。
It's music.
でもね、普通のことくらいはできるんだよ。友達が友達を助けるのは普 普通だよ。
Oh, beautiful, beautiful lines, Komaru.
行くから。
Beautiful.
いくら
I'm
深川
normal.
さんが
I can
嫌
do
がって
normal
も、
things.
私は絶対に深川さんと一緒に行くからね。もう決めたから。うぜえ。私の嫌いな綺麗事ばっか並べて超うぜえ。口だけだったら誰でも何とでも言えるっつーの。だったら私は名探偵で宇宙飛行士でルポライターでデラべっぴんでジャンプだっつーの。それにやっぱりおめえは私のことを全然分かってねえよ。なんで？嫌がるわけねえだろ。え？むしろありがとう。深川さん。え？
She feels the emotion, but
何があったか説明すると。大丈夫よ。なんとなく聞こえてたから。そうな
Aww.
の？友達。そんな風に言われたの。小学校の時に見た夢の中で以来よ。なんか重いね。まあ、私にとってはたくさんいる友達の一人だから、そんなに深刻に考えないでよ。
That's not the right thing to say.
もう少し浸らせなさいよ。
ま、結果ぐらいかな。
Interesting. That was certainly an interesting scene.
小丸さんが逃げちゃったらこの町から希望が失われるところだったし。
If Naegi Komaru had run away, the hope of the city would have gone with her. Interesting. So maybe he's fighting for the hope of the Warriors of Hope in this case. I think that's what he's going for. So like his hope is the hope of the bad guys, and that's why it's maybe congruent for him to be a remnant of despair that's, you know, fighting for hope in this case. I think in the end, this is a bit different, right? It's not just that the two of them are fighting, it's that they've now essentially committed to trying to save both of them. And rather than just have a Fukawa or just a Komaru potentially, you know, disjointed, trying to overthrow whatever they manage to find, they have this stronger duo trying to fight back and actually, you know, intently save Togami and escape with more fervor than ever. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Honestly, knowing Komaeda, it probably was intentional because he's got that sort of mastermind aspect to his mentality, and maybe it'll make, you know, the game even that much better, or that much, you know, more entertaining or something like that. But that's really interesting. I'm actually, despite not being at a save point, I'm going to say we're going to call it here, and we're going to see what Komaeda has to say about this past cutscene, and see where we go. You know, what are we going to do from here? Now we don't have the secret passageway to potentially go down. Where are we going to explore next? We'll find it all out in the next episode. Of course, you're going to see another episode, and you know I'm going to be recording it immediately right after this one because we are not at a save point yet, but I am trying to regulate these based on length of episode a little bit better and all that. So regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually really like this episode. The Fukawa boss thing was really cool. You know, Fukawa Komaru relationship stuff, all really cool. Cutscene was really cool. Komaeda being a mastermind, Komaeda being Komaeda, really cool. So yeah, really fun one, and hopefully the next one is too. But until then, this has been Night Zero, and this mission is complete.
Danganronpa.